So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So when I'm posting this, the new Voyage has been up for around 1.5 hours, and it's starting to get late for me. I have to get ready for work, so I decided I'm stopping here. I'll show the progress and we can talk a bit about what we know so far. I'll also show you a playthrough until stage 5 because I can get to stage 5, but currently I don't know. Like, the current team won't work. It needs some changes, but I need so much time to think about that, so I can't do that before work. So probably somebody will beat this before I'm able to. But yeah, this is the current team I've been using. With Ray League, he's obviously designed for this. He does have an auto launch with his level limit break, so I presume you have to use that somehow. Not quite sure how yet. Yeah. Working on that, so to say. But with level limit break, he does get a 3-turn chain lock, which I presume is needed. Without that, I didn't get enough damage stage 4. The one replaceable unit I see here is Carrot Wanda. Use her to reduce CD. So if you replace her, like, you still need to reduce CD because you want to use Nami 2 times from what I can see. Maybe there is some other burn remover you're supposed to use that I miss. I doubt it's any of those, to be honest. But yeah. Brook support on Nami looks needed because you die stage 1 otherwise. With Rebecca totally needed with that Sabo support, or you're not getting through stage 4. Hiyori definitely needed because you need the 1 orbs for most of the run, and she handles everything stage 3. So the question is, do we need a Carrot Wanda? I probably don't think so right now. But yeah, let's just show what I've been able to cook up so far. So yeah, this Grand Voyage is Dex Cerebral. And let's look a bit at the guide, and I can give some context for what higher stages give. Battle 1 is actually a nightmare. It's the hardest stage 1 I've ever seen. The 3 fishes on that stage they are like on steroids basically. Like, there's nothing you can do against them. You basically need 2 specials to do enough damage. Then on stage 2, we got that chain lock 9 turns, which is annoying, which is why V2 Rayleigh is great, since you avoid that chain lock. And the other decreased chain here you can remove on stage 3. And you also ignore the negative orb debuff since we're relying on 1 orbs anyway. Stage 3, we have the spear, which Hiyori also handles. Bind will Hiyori also handle, together with Riser support. Riser support will also handle the resilience, which one enemy has. There's hunger, which with Rebecca plus Hiyori deals with. For the recovery bind, we just removed that recovery bind. Not sure we want to remove it, since that kind of stops Rayleigh. So, not sure. But yeah, we do take a lot of damage when killed. Might be even higher at level 5. Stage 4, basically designed for with Rebecca. There's special bind as well. This special bind. There's also a special reverse on level 5, which Sabo support handles. And then we also want to use Rayleigh again, because otherwise we don't have enough damage. But instead of using Rayleigh, it might be possible that we can auto-launch Rayleigh then. This also lets us get an orb boost for final stage, which will let us avoid using an orb boost final stage, which does proc an interrupt, because you want to use Nami final stage, but using Nami final stage procs an interrupt. So obviously you need to use Rayleigh at low HP. So that's basically what we need to solve, I feel like. There's also a revive with like 10 HP and a slot barrier. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous actually. But the way I feel like is that you're supposed to use Rayleigh here on the revive, which should be possible as long as you auto launch him stage 4. Anyway, let's just do a playthrough of what I've done so far. Obviously, you're going to use Nami Captain. And I'll say right away, this is basically Local Sea Monster V2. This is Local Sea Monster really to the max. Like, it's really ridiculous what they've done with this one. I'm not particularly happy because I think it's very fun to make multiple teams, and I don't really see that happening with this one. So feel free to pick up where I left off if you're able to and see if you can figure it out. I'm sure someone will figure it out before I get home from work. I will try what they do. I will see if I can make any changes to it. Otherwise, I'll upload it just so you guys can see, and I will obviously give full credit to whoever did it first. Anyway, first stage, we use Nami on the crew to remove the burn. That's a 50k damage burn. You basically have to remove it, from what I can see. We target the middle mob and use Rayleigh. This will kill the mob. We get a chain lock that we keep. And now it's really easy to kill here. There we go. And yeah, this is big death damage. So without the Brook support, we just die here. And yeah, for this stage, if we don't use any specials, we don't do enough damage. So I'm using Carrot Wanda here right now. Originally, I used Carrot Wanda Cap for this stage, but yeah, I had to change it because Carrot Wanda didn't boost Rayleigh. I figured Rayleigh was required, so Rayleigh made more sense as captain. Hero could have made a good captain too for super type, but it's just that you don't get those preemptive Vano orbs then, which you basically need as far as I can see. But yeah, Hiyori and Anami special handles everything here. I use Mr. Tree just to make Rayleigh ready for next stage. Might not be the right play if we want to auto launch. So thinking about it, if I remove that Mr. Tree, maybe this team actually works. After this recording, I'll just try it myself, and if it works, I'll just never upload this video. But yeah, use a Nami here. Okay, and now we just burst. Going to swap with Rebecca to prepare for next stage. I like to hit with Hiyori early since that gives you the resistance reduction on the enemies. There we go. And on next stage we do get good locked orbs, which is good, but also makes it hard to get rid of the Vano orbs for the barrier final stage. But as said, you probably want to use Rayleigh to kill that. Just not sure if Rayleigh goes through barriers, which is special. You can take a quick look at that. But yeah, use that. And here I use Carrot Wanda together with Rayleigh, because otherwise Rayleigh is not ready. It ignores defensive effects. I think they want you to kill with Rayleigh. That's my guess at least. But my main issue right now, final stage, like in this stage we had too high HP, so we don't get the chain lock. So we need to be lower HP here to get the ore boost to proc for next stage. So I'm too high HP, that's the first problem. So we need to figure something out for that. But as you'll see when we get to final stage, there are some other remaining issues. So yeah, we're going to see final stage at least, but you'll see that they add some debuffs. So I'm not sure how we're going to handle all of that. As you see, there's 7 turn of paralysis now, not 6. So basically, even if we can use Nami special, we need to remove 1 more turn of paralysis. And not only that, we have to remove 2 turns of the spear. We have to remove that 1 turn of attack down. Rayleigh is slot binded. I don't think... That might mean that Rayleigh is the wrong captain, so we want to use someone else that resists it. Maybe you want to use double Nami. Might just be me that's dumb. But as you see, there are some lingering issues here that we need to solve. And as you see, even if I use Nami special here, yeah, you do get the interrupt because we need to have an ore boost already, which probably has to come from Rayleigh. We just need to figure that out, basically. So yeah, that's my current progress. I will let other people take over from here because I have to hurry up and get to work. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.